Glory of the Hero requires 38 different heroic dungeon achievements, all to get the Red Protodrake. In my last video, we started with Ahn'kahet while tanking both mobs and let the Hulk be hit by the sword without being hit too.
What you say?
And now we're on to our next stop, Azjol Nerub, and we'll be going through both AN and TOK. In Ahn'kahet, the Old Kingdom, we'll be hunting down 3 achievements: Respect Your Elders, Volunteer Work, and Volazj's Quick Demise. The first boss you'll encounter here is Elder Nadox and his mobs. There is the Guardian, who when spawned will make everything within 80 yards immune to damage, including the boss. The second set of mobs are Swarmers, which hatch from eggs in bunches and are typically rounded up and cleaved down by the DPS. But if they were to spawn while the Guardian is alive, they will be immune and it is impossible for the tank to pick them up until the Guardian is dealt with. If you're healing, you'll want to be close to the tank for when the Guardian goes down, but that is just a normal fight. The achievement we are here for is Respect Your Elders. We need to kill the Elder without killing the Guardian. If you're in control of the group composition, you can choose to bring 1 melee DPS with an off-tank set. You will fight the boss next to the stairs. This is to give you more time with the boss before the Guardian gets there. When the boss hits 50% HP, the Guardian will spawn and start running to the group. The off-tank will pick them up and kite them back to the boss room.
Wait a minute, I'm talking to you. You know how many of your kind I've swatted with a newspaper? You're nothing but a smear on the sports page to me, you slimy intestinal parasite. Eat me! Eat me!
The limit to how far you can pull the boss from the room is just up those stairs. If you pull him any further, he will enrage. Avoid triggering his Vietnam flashbacks or he'll start smashing your tank for 20k a hit. Our next achievement will be Volunteer Work, for fighting Jadogga without killing her volunteers. During the fight, she will spawn some lightning on people, and if you are hit, it will do some pretty big damage. And a Cyclone Strike AoE cleave that will hit all melee. At 50%, she will ascend into the air and call forth the volunteer to come to the circle to be sacrificed. If the mob is sacrificed, she will gain 200% damage for 20 seconds. Since we're not killing the ad, that means that she will descend to kick your tank's ass. You'll want to pop all of your defensive cooldowns and watch for lightning spawns. This one isn't too hard to pull off. The hard part will be to convince that warrior pug you brought along as a 5th to let their rage meter go.
Don't let your dreams be dreams.
For the achievement Volazj's Quick Demise, you'll have to kill the herald within 2 minutes. There are a number of tricks you can do to pull this one off. You could go all in with a melee focused group which had 4 DPS, a blood tank and a ret off heal, and you might even get the boss down before the first insanity. Or you could bring a warrior tank and some pumping DPS. The boss will cast Shadow Bolt Volley, which will hit everyone, but the warrior is able to spell reflect their Mind Flay ability, which will do huge extra damage, almost equivalent to bringing another DPS. Insanity is when the boss will make you fight a cloned version of the party. Each clone will spawn where the original player was standing, so if you stack together, the mobs will spawn together, making it easier for you to AoE them all down. Once you've killed your party members, then you'll be able to help your party members kill their party members over and over until all the party members are dead. Then you can get back to killing the boss. You should be down to at least 10 to 20% before the first insanity, otherwise you need more pump. Moving on to the named dungeon Azjol Nerub, we have 3 achievements: Watch Him Die, Hadronox Denied, and Gotta Go. To get all of these in one go, your best group composition would be a main tank of your choice, a melee DPS with an off-tank set, 1 DPS needs to be a hunter, mage, or rogue, and the other healer and DPS can be of your choosing. The first boss is the Gate Watcher, and the achievement is Watch Him Die, where we will kill him without killing his watchers. The 3 NPCs standing in front of him, each one of those has their own abilities, but more importantly, they will all web wrap their targets, making them very difficult to fight all at once. This is the main reason why you will want to use an exploit for this one. Have your off-tank range pull all 3 watchers, and it is important that each group is only aggroed by the off-tank. The healer should not throw any heals to him, otherwise they could pull aggro. The off-tank has to use their mobility to get to the entrance without getting hit or slowed down. There, they will pop their defensive cooldowns and stall the watchers and the mobs while the rest of the group kills the boss. At some point during the fight, the off-tank will die, and the watchers will return to the boss room. It is hoped by then you have dealt with the boss, and I wish you the very best of luck with the wave of death that is descending upon the party. But at least you got the achievement.
Run! It's a stampede!
The achievement Hadronox Denied is for killing her before she reaches the top and webs the doors shut. It is a very simple achievement if you have a hunter, mage, or rogue who can pull the mobs at the top of the web ramp and feign death, turn invisible, or vanish to reset the encounter. When this is done, the mobs and the boss will take a moment to respawn. and everyone will run down the ramp to where Hadronox will spawn, at the bottom. The fight will be done like normal. She'll pull a player in, Scorpion style, pierce a player's armor, reducing it to 50%, and avoid the poison clouds. There will be a constant stream of adds joining the fight, so the healer should stand close to, but not on top of, the tank and the melee DPS, so the poison clouds are spread out. Caster DPS should stand on the far side of the boss and not get ganked by the adds coming in. Everyone should do their best at the mechanics, and this should go down easy enough. Gotta Go is the achievement for completing the Ahn'kahet fight in under 4 minutes, so getting this one will be a DPS check and good mechanics execution. The DPS check isn't too hard to meet. On average, you just want your DPS reaching around 3k on your standard fight. The Ahn'kahet fight has 2 phases, above ground and underground. During the above ground phase, he will pound the ground in front of him, doing massive damage to the tank. It is unavoidable because a noob will always face the tank, so everyone else should be behind him. There is also party damage being dealt with Locust Swarm, which also slows your movement. While underground, the arena will spawn 2 non-elite carrion beetles every 2 seconds. It also spawns 2 elite mobs the first time he goes underground, then 4 the second time, and then 6 for the last time. They all need to be dealt with to bring a noob back to the surface. He will also cast Impale, which sends a spike up through the ground. And if you don't move, you won't die, but I bet your healer is reconsidering how much you're worth keeping around. Rinse and repeat until death occurs. He will alternate between these 2 phases at 66, 33, and 15%. At that point, he will go immune and tunnel under the ground. You'll probably get this one the first shot if you don't have it already. Thank you for making it this far. If you've enjoyed the video, let me know with the doodads down below, and don't forget, this is a conversation. You can let me know and everyone else know your experience with these achievements, and share your way of completing them. So if you want to know more, check down below for more insight. That's it for this one. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.